I'm now going to go through the pricing of the textbook and the chart describing it and the reasoning behind it. I have tried to price the textbook fairly so that everyone can afford it. Now, when figuring out how to bring the textbook forward, I wanted to reflect that I can offer the price of $50 a textbook price as close to it as I can because I want everyone to want and be able to purchase this textbook to follow along with the videos I am recording to make the textbook easier to understand on my YouTube channel at Sammy71Earth. Well, I started on Amazon Books, but did not understand the pricing of the ebook. Checked the chart out, and we entered the numbers several times, and the ebook, without the costs of printing, ink, paper, glue, delivery, or human bodies, cost $28 more. Make that make sense to me. Anyways, I decided to not launch my ebook until I found something better for offering because if I understood it properly, this appears to make the author take a pay cut in order for them to keep their profit. So I felt this was unfair and unacceptable for me. Also, the payout with Amazon makes it hard to know how well your hard work is paying off. I know I didn't sell a lot of books at first, but waiting to get paid 60 to 90 days post-sale doesn't make sense. I was also struggling with supporting a corporation that is fighting their employees for many of the non-negotiables in the GGDI system, including fighting and refusing to comply with an order from the court supporting workers' right to unionize to ensure safe, fair work conditions, good wages, benefits, sick days, and pensions. Because there is so much to get completed, I have left Amazon as an option for sale. So Kirsten did some investigating and found another global alternative with better pricing for the author and the reader. I would advise you to actually read the article to feel how very much Amazon is fighting against collective agreement and unionization. This is not what the GGDI is building. The goal is to build a worker and earth-focused system to improve humanity's quality of life. And this type of predatory capitalism is not a world that will save us from the irresponsible practices of the 1%. So supporting Amazon is related to global reach, and I was determined to find another option. The new option, as you can see, has better pricing for both printed and ebooks. When we were looking at the savings, we used the Amazon ebook as the comparison because it was what I thought it would have been less expensive than the print, but alas, I was wrong. We tried the pricing several times thinking it was us, but it wasn't. The math didn't math. So that is why another option was provided to the people making a decision to purchase the textbook and learn how to become the change the world needs to save us from the worst part of us, the ones with enormous egos and insatiable greed. And also the history of the purchase on Amazon is also another barrier. I had a first edition, but had made so many edits when I put in the article supporting the system that it could no longer be the first edition. Hereby, the problem is that on Amazon, I can put the first edition on hold, but I can't take it off their site. I heard that people were confused because the old discontinued edition shows up first. I tried a different cover to show readers that they have to purchase the second edition, so the potential purchaser has to then look for it, which is not convenient at all. So the new cover is the one you will see here, but that is not the one that is first available in your search. It's so confusing, and also I am upset about the pricing of the ebook. I feel that it's disadvantage to the author because they are forced to take a pay cut, because who in their right mind would pay more for a digital copy than a physical one? Make that make sense to me. Anyways, Kirsten found Lulu Direct, which I know nothing about, but it also has a global reach. May not be as far and wide for everything as Amazon, but the pricing is much more reasonable and the fees make it possible for the author to make money. As you see with the difference between the ebook on Amazon versus Lulu, it's a no-brainer. Also, instead of waiting 60 to 90 days or 2 to 3 months to receive your sale, Lulu Direct is about 30 days or a little bit more. This I find more conducive for people trying to figure out how to market their products and make sales. So number 2 option, as you see from the new option, the company again is Lulu Direct. The ebook was priced exactly how much I had expected, since there is not the cost you get from the printed product. The savings from the ebook from Amazon to Lulu Direct was a no-brainer. It's crazy. Before I introduce the third option, I would like to give you an understanding where the pricing comes from. During the years of meditation, while I have been bringing the system forward, there has been many reasons why they are in the system, and the pricing was another. The next line is the purchase of the book. Again, the $50 was part of the download that did not let me rest, and I understood that I have to make money to bring this system to fruition, and I believe the world is worth $50. No matter the format or which one you choose, everyone pays the same amount. It is a textbook and a solution to save our world. The amount of work to put it together, the lost wages, charges, the benefits, the pensions, the incurring expenses to bring it forward, it is well worth the $50. But it is not the point. I have blown $50 on nothing, and this $50 would save the world. The bottom line is comparable to the ebook on Amazon. It looks backwards since the printed book saves you money, but yes, that's the truth. And as you purchase from Lulu Direct, you save more. And of course, the PDF is cheaper than that. So textbooks cost anywhere from $100 to $400 each, and I didn't want to outprice anyone. $50 a textbook was presented as the only amount that would meet this need while providing me with income and also the ability to hire people to bring this to reality. I've always had a plan to make this textbook as available to all people regardless of socioeconomic class, but I also could not charge $1 or $5 a book. This price would make it impossible to reach any of my goals. There's so much to do and still so much more work and not a long time to get it done. Unfortunately, we live in a money world, so words only go so far. I also felt that sharing the solution with the world also meant getting some value for the products sold in the world. And I feel it is worth at least $50 to save her. Number 3, Kirsten at one of our meetings suggested offering a book in PDF form and charge enough to cover the cost of fees and the service charges. I don't want any of my $50 used to cover these costs. I need as much money to invest back into saving our world, and covering the service charges does not make sense to me. This is not a novel. What I am sharing with the world is a thesis on the solution to save us in our world. You need to keep an open mind when learning about it because it is the exact opposite of the current system we are used to. Number 4 option. I wanted to have the ability to offer to cover the startup cost to get things rolling for those who wanted to help out more to reach this goal faster. The extra money is going to a cause and not lining the pockets of the rich and shameless. There's so much to do on top of the startup costs. I have another 15 textbooks that will make it easier to understand. These textbooks are in the making and will be released when they are ready. They will describe and show the relationship between programs and projects. I have tried to simplify the system so that readers and watchers can see what I see, but there is so many layers within the system that this is just the beginning. I need to hire help to get these components done to speed things up. I also need to find a computer programmer who can put my 3D or 7D model into an interactive model that looks like the mother tree on Avatar to get the full system that I see. I also wanted to give back the value of this support and more, so I built in a price for the people who purchase a certified copy. So this purchase also includes 2 months free of my top tier Substack subscription to get an inside look at me and my life advocating for the world to save us. So this purchase of a certified copy is a win-win. I win by having dedicated monies to start up the cost to free up me being able to invest back into other areas of high priority to get things going sooner. The certified copy is different from the regular PDF because on the inside of the copy you will receive will have an extra page in the textbook with an area for the purchaser to put their full name on the inside of the book, and at the back of the book it will also indicate that it is a certified copy. The purchaser gets the copy at the cost I am needing for the solution to save our world, $50, and the $10 gets you the gift of 2 free months of my top tier subscription as a reward. By having a PDF option, this enables purchasers to use some of the money they save to put in helping me with the essential goal before it's too late. Some of the options have shipping fees, the purchases all collect taxes, and only one option lines the pockets of the 1% without taking from the author. The best savings is the non-certified copy PDF. But upgrading to the certified copy puts extra money into saving our world so you become part of the change and solution. The PDF is the same as a textbook, but offered in a different medium where you can read in a 1-page scrolling as you see here, or like when you read a Word document, or you can read in a 2-page view like a book. Nothing is free and neither is saving our world. My free first tier and second tier Substack, I plan to have the goal of launching it November 1st, 2025. And we'll be posting there regularly until I finish setting everything up. So please follow my free Substack for now to see what I will be working on. Please join my email list for special deals, promotions, and to keep up with what successes we have had and personal videos I will be posting to this site. Also, the live events that will bring you closer to understanding of everything you need to know. This will also help me financially get this system up and running before it's too late. Your purchase helps me pay for the ongoing costs of saving our world. So I'm so so excited to share with you so that I can get my business started as soon as possible. There will also be a donation site on every page of the website, and this will also go towards the startup costs at first. But once all the banking is set up for their 38 programs to funnel in, you'll be able to pick which program you would like to invest in. And once we have finished the application for a nonprofit and charity status, that money will also qualify for a tax receipt. And this is the ultimate goal, because if we become a charity, we can accelerate the amount of money we can raise to save our world, and this will benefit everyone. Also, I don't have finances to pay for 38 separate business banking accounts yet. Until I get money to pay for these fees, we will be having a spreadsheet keeping track of all the donations to these particular areas using codes that are selected. And as we accumulate the money and we get enough to invest in a program or a project or equipment, we will post on our websites and social media accounts updated with our successes. Lulu Direct also pays out authors monthly, as opposed to Amazon, which pays out every 60 days, but can be as long as 90 days. So you never know when you make sales, and who can wait 2 to 3 months to get paid. This is so frustrating. So even though you purchased my textbook, I would not know for up to 3 months later. And this is also why it's not feasible for a business. I have to have income coming in to pay for ongoing costs, and not knowing how many sales I make monthly makes it hard to plan or figure out things. The PDF purchases are immediate, and also the swag, which will be incorporated in the store to help fund this endeavor once I sit down and design our logos on the products we like. One thing that is important is to have women-fitting clothes and products of all sizes, and men to have access to big and tall sizing if we can find companies that offer these sizing. I have tried my best to find the best deal. I also know that purchasing a PDF may not be something that you may be interested in, so that is why it has the perk of a certificate and a sneak peek into the second tier subscription for my Substack that will let you into a tiny bit of my life and get to know me. And if the PDF is not your cup of tea, then Lulu is very affordable and comparable. I really did not want to continue to line the 1%'s pocket, but had to have an Amazon option due to its global reach, and people are familiar with it. The Global Green Democracy Initiative is a gift to the world, but it is not free. And it is not free because we live in a money world. And in order to reach our goal of global peace and sustainability, we have to have money. I hope you feel that this cause is worth investing your money in. I hope and pray you forward this so that other people in this world can learn about it. And through their purchase or donation, they will also be supporting this measure to heal humanity and move our world to sustainability. I really hope you like, follow, and share these videos so that other people on Earth also have the ability to make the choice of what kind of world they want to live in and what kind of world they want to leave their kids and future generations. It is not about me or you or her or even them. It is about the collective whole of the world. I want to leave you with this thought. When developing this system, I thought, oh my God, I'm going to need a huge percentage of the world to have any success. What percentage do you think that we need in order to affect change? I will leave you to think for a second. Is it over 50%, over 40%, over 30%, over 20%, over 10%? No. We just need to affect change in only 3.5% of the world to make a difference. To me, that just tells me that my system, the GGDS 7 gens, and at SEMI 71 Earth will be a blockbuster success. You know how I know that? It's because the core of the system is equality, equity, women and girls' rights, protection, social nets for victims, and well, women, we make up half of the world. So do the math. They don't have the cards. Their math doesn't math. We only have one option, but now we have an option that will lift us up and improve our quality of life and save our world. What could be bad about that? So for the naysayers, if you're wrong, we are all doomed. But if I'm wrong, we will have a better, cleaner, and equitable world. So I am not prepared to give that decision-making power to you. The stakes are too high for everyone. I believe in science, accurate history, having empathy, and wanting to have a better, more fair world for all, regardless of where you live. The 1% are not giving us solutions. They are just stealing more and more from us. I choose us, I choose our future, and I choose our Earth. I encourage all people to get involved, spread the word, share the videos, and purchase the book so that I can start hiring people to bring this gift to fruition. The purchase of the book is a way to support our global dream of equality and sustainability for all. My website is up, so go take a peek. And there are donation areas there. And at the beginning, the donations will be to help build my corporation. The first target will be to hire a lawyer so that we can file and do the proper paperwork to incorporate, do the nonprofit and charity application. I will also be raising money for the cost of the websites, the IT, and we'll have to hire an assistant to help me with setting it all up. I have 23 more logos for the system, 8 of them being designed for the digital coins. Currently, I'm writing the scripts, taping, editing, both long and short form videos, posting, and all of this is a full-time job. But in order to start really promoting the book, Incorporation and Philosophy, I need help to get things up and running. I also need to get the word out to have people understand to purchase the textbook. And on my website, it will have the ebook for sale, and it will be at a discounted rate that I can't offer elsewhere, like I discussed when I went through the chart. And I'm so excited about that. There's so much to do and not long to do it. So thanks for your time and for taking the time to learn about my dream for us, the 99%, to have our best lives. Please follow and share my videos at Substack, Blue Sky, Facebook, Instagram, Threads, TikTok, and follow and subscribe to my YouTube channels at Sammy71Earth, at Global Green Democracy Initiative, and at 7Gens, so you don't miss a video. I have decided that Substack will be the platform that I will be most focused on, since I'm not sure if in the future my platforms will be penalized for promoting a system that is exact opposite of what the 1% would like, and they control the media. I will be making sure that I have my full catalog of long and short form videos on my site and my newsletters and subscriptions. You can sign up on the waiting list on my website. Again, thanks for your time, and thanks again.